I want to let you know about some new tour dates. I will be in Nashville, Tennessee on May 3rd at the Bridgestone Arena. You can get your tickets starting Wednesday, January 8th at 10 a.m. local time with pre-sale code RATKING. We also have tickets remaining in East Lansing, Eugene, Victoria, BC in the Canada, College Station, Belton, Texas, San Antonio, Oxford, Fayetteville, Tuscaloosa, Tallahassee, Winnipeg, and Calgary, Alberta in the Canada. Get all your tickets at theovon.com/TOUR. Make sure to go through that site. And thank you so much for your support. That'll still be the return of the Rat Tour. Today's guest is an entertainer out of the Boston and New England areas of America. And I got to see her backstage the other night when she was performing stand-up here in Nashville, Tennessee. She got her start with Barstool Sports, and I've been a fan, and I'm looking forward to get to learn more about her. Today's guest is Miss Grace O'Malley.
I've got three younger sisters.
Y'all do.
But I'm the milkman's because I'm a redhead.
You're the milkman?
I'm the milkman's.
Oh, the milkman's
yeah,
kid.
My mom's a whore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I wish, huh?
Oh, it's good, yeah, thanks.
I wish my mom would have gotten laid more, I think.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. I think she was, I don't know if she was making love to maybe this auto mechanic one time. I don't know. He would always come around and look around at us.
Looking at a lot of undercarriage.
Yeah, I think, he was just, I don't know what he was doing. He might not even have been a mechanic. I mean, it was in our town. It was like, if you were greasy enough and kind of, you know, people would do mechanicking in their yard, you know, type of thing.
Yeah.
Where like, come drop the car off in my house. And people would do a lot of like at-home mechanicking type stuff.
Like tag you're it, you've got the car now?
Oh, no, just like, it was like people didn't have to have a real shop to be a mechanic.
Oh, gotcha. All right, cool.
You know, so people could just do it at home.
Oh, I never come empty-handed to anything, but I've been in limbo all day, so this is the best I could do. I heard you're on again, off again, quitting.
Damn, you brought me this. Air bar.
I heard sometimes you're quitting, sometimes you're not. Yeah. But mostly you're trying to quit, so I feel like an ass, but
no, it's nice of you.
Empty-handed.
Very sweet of you. This is very, yeah, it's almost like the first Thanksgiving or whatever. You know, whenever they did that.
Yeah, so that's
very nice. Yeah, and I've actually been doing good about quitting. I think the tough part is the worst thing about quitting is that you have to every day you're like, I'm going to quit, and then you don't, and then you set yourself up for failure.
Yeah, it's a commitment that I don't have the willpower to do.
Yeah, have you tried it or no?
I was supposed to try January yesterday, and I just didn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't. I didn't have the willpower.
Yeah.
It's like, I wanted to stop this going on, so we're going to try again today.
You got it. Yeah, it's another day. Yeah, that's the thing. January's a lot of pressure, you know. It's a lot of pressure at the beginning of the year to get it all right.
Yeah, but for what, though? Like, we're just new all of a sudden? We're just going to flip it off?
Well, I think that's kind of the goal. I think that's the goal. It just feels kind of tough, you know?
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure, dude. God, being alive is just damn. It's a lot sometimes. You know, it just feels like a lot. Grace O'Malley, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me. I'm super pumped. I tried to play it really cool the other day, but I am a very big fan.
Oh, thanks.
Very big fan.
Well,
so this is very sick.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of yours too. You always just seem like such a human.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with half of these people. Everyone's kind of fucking out of control.
Yeah, things are.
A little bit.
I think if people get into like the spotlight or get like popularity, ego, all that stuff is super dangerous, you know?
Yeah.
And you don't realize it sometimes, like you can be getting infected by it, or that like, or suddenly you'll try to super manage how you're perceived, which some of that's normal because you want to protect yourself. But I think all of that's it's scary. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be yourself.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You just gotta be yourself. But if yourself has been an asshole, then maybe you should change. I don't know.
Give yourselves an asshole, bro. Yeah, because they got people out there now that are not even gay, that are being gay. They have all types of people, like fake Native Americans. Like every week they're busting like one of these politicians for saying they were Honduran or something. You know, just a lot of bullshit.
I know. I wish I had the 23andMe to claim one of those things, because I feel like if you can claim it, you can say it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of words
haven't got it
I
done?
can't say that I would love to claim to be able to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if you seem like, because what are you? You are?
I am a Mick. So
Okay.
I'm Irish.
You're Irish.
Like pretty inbred. Yeah.
Okay. Nope. No, no judgment for me here. I think, Irish, or some people are really fucking Irish. Have you seen that video of that baby? He's like breastfeeding and he orders another tit or whatever.
Oh my God. No, I haven't seen that, but that's classic.
It's the most Irish shit
That's
ever.
about pretty much the way I was.
He like
I brought
orders
up.
around for everybody in the room or something. It's they're breastfeeding it like a family thing or whatever, like a birthday or whatever.
One of my worst jokes I ever wrote was like one of my first ones was that I'm so Irish that I was breastfed Guinness.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, but
it is what it is.
It's a rough one, kind of. I told some rough. One of my first jokes was like, I need a job, a blow job.
That's classic though. Come on.
It was pretty bad. Thanks. At least we have each other, right? It was pretty bad.
Still laugh.
So yeah, I stopped by the comedy club the other night, and you were doing stand up. How long have you been doing stand up? Just so, because some of my audience won't know you. So, you're a podcaster and a comedian.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And how long have you been doing stand up?
I moved to New York in 2020. I was doing it like here and there on like the streets, because you had to do it like outside at the time. And
Because of COVID.
Because of COVID, yeah. And so I did like on and off here and there, but started taking it serious around January of this last year.
Okay, of 2024.
2024, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what did that mean, taking it serious? Like just getting up more, like getting into like the circuits or what?
It's like an oxymoron saying taking it serious because it's comedy, but just like going up as much as I could, like networking, I guess, and putting myself out there kind of thing. So I've been going up as much as I could, and Whitney Cummings ended up taking me on the road with her.
Oh, Whitney took you on the road with her.
My apologies.
Whitney did?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Which was sick, yeah. So she put the fire under my ass. She came on. I used to have a podcast. It's no longer, but she came on as a guest, and she was like, "I fuck with you. Like, you should open for me." And I'm like, "You don't want it. You don't want that." And she was like, "No, just do it. Just say yes, and it'll all follow." So she put the fire under my ass, and I just grinded.
Wow. And so you were just, now was it like you were overnight suddenly on stage having to do a lot of time or no?
So she gave me 15, which turned into 20. And she just kept, I guess I was doing something right, because she kept adding me to more cities. So I was like, all right, so I guess I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
That was nice.
So originally you're from where at?
I'm from Boston, but like outside of Boston.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do people from outside of Boston look differently at people than inside of Boston?
Oh, culturally, probably. There was this thing in the 70s called busing, where they brought African American children into the city and
for schooling and stuff.
For schooling, yeah.
Okay.
So some people didn't like that, so those people, they left, and that is unfortunately where I come from.
That's just that's for your family.
Yeah.
You were birthed out of those people.
Yeah, those were those guys.
People make their choices, you know. They have, because Boston's interesting. They got a lot of racism up there, you know?
Yeah, but it's, it's not as loud as it is down here. So it's...
Yeah, in the South, it's more... The South has more of that kind of slave magic history, you know?
Yeah. We just have just little innuendos of bad history and bad things we did, I guess.
Yeah.
It's still up there, though, for sure.
Yeah, it depends on what side you're on, but yeah.
You should just meet my dad.
Really?
Yeah, you'll see it.
Is he a fireman or no?
No, he wanted to be a police officer. Ended up being an electrician, but he fucked that up too.
What, doing electricity?
Yeah, he got electrocuted.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, on the job. And he said he saw God. He started to be a believer, and Tyler Childers walked him into heaven when he died.
Tyler Childers?
Yes, Childers. Yes.
The musician?
The musician walked him into the pearly gates. So that's my father.
You almost got to believe him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
You know, I mean, that's
but like
a real...
that guy's still alive, so I don't know. I don't know what that illusion was with him.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, why would a guy who's not even dead come and help you? That's nice of him.
It is really sweet, but that makes me, I was like, oh, let's pretend.
Yeah, that's when it got a little fictional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you were having a bad dream, and then you woke up and you were blasted.
Yeah, dude, being electrocuted, it's kind of it doesn't get as much credit as it deserves, really. I got once by electricity.
Little fork in the outlet action?
No, when I was at a fair or something, we used to go to the carnival down the street from our home or whatever, and they would let you ride the rides the day before the fair
little
opened
test
up.
monkeys.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're out there and we're doing it or whatever, and they were just like plugging shit in and whatever and I would try to get off one of the rides, and I like grabbed two different railings, and I think I connected some circuit or whatever, and so I was just like this. You know?
Shit. Did your friends see a skeleton like the cartoons?
No, I don't know. My friends, they kind of ran off. They're like, oh, something's, this isn't, we don't want to be
It's
involved.
Gonna be a superhero.
Yeah, this guy's not doing good. We don't want to be involved in it. And some guy called me, I think, it or whatever, and kicked me in the back.
Nice.
And I was like, okay, he saved my life, but he still called me a fat. So I was like, well, but that's what you get kind of around the carnival. But that time, and then I was walking behind a food truck that was serving crab meat or whatever, which I don't trust.
That sounds really wrong too.
I don't trust crab meat that's that close to like a gas tank, I think,
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think crab meat should be fresh from the ocean.
Yeah.
Like right from the ocean. I actually, when we got here this weekend, I had crab legs, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I've shit my brains out this whole last
Oh,
couple
yeah, it's
days.
horrible.
Yeah. We're in landlocked right now, right?
Yeah,
I don't know what I was doing.
Never seen a crab anywhere around
I've
here.
never had money before, so I was like, yeah, we'll get some crab legs. This is sick.
You're as smooth as Tennessee shellfish. That's wild, dude.
I feel fucking stupid. That's that new money
that's
shit.
That's new money, boy.
Yeah.
That's fucking new money, dude.
Yeah, let's give the crab legs.
This baby's getting a grill, and we're getting fucking Tennessee crab legs.
What else is wicked gay that I could get?
I'm trying to think of shit that we got, like that or that.
Yeah, what was your first new money buy?
Oh, I got a fucking Cybertruck. Was the only thing I've ever really gotten for myself that was like expensive.
Somebody was telling me about that, and they were saying that you thought that nobody would recognize you in that thing.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought at first.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I thought everybody would have them, And
that's gonna make people do many double takes.
Oh, it was
once at the
horrible.
car, second at you.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Or sorry, once at you, second for the car.
No, it was all horrible. Whenever you first got them, I got home. I ordered like 5 years ago, right? Like it was because it was $100.
Oh, that's like putting it on the wish list. Okay.
Right. So for $100, you could be like, I got a Cybertruck coming. It was online. It was
just
almost
on layaway.
Yes,
that's rich people layaway.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting a Cybertruck or whatever. And then I kept like bothering Elon on Twitter to, where are they? Give them,
Are you guys on a basis of
No.
talking? Okay.
No, I don't know him. I was just tweeting at him and stuff, or like, saying stuff like that. And then finally one day I got home. I'd been out of town for a few weeks, and it was in my garage.
Oh, sick.
And so I was like, holy shit, dude. And at first, when you would drive down the street, people would there were people cheering, people had American flags. There were Mexican people out there doing this and dancing or whatever. Yeah, it was crazy. You're like, where did these
so happy for you.
Mexican people come from, Ole, ole, ole. And you were just driving, but really they had like, we are the champions. It was like gay people. People were coming out of the closet in front of it.
You had girls flashing titties.
It was a lot. Yeah, it was just a lot going on, And yeah, I did it. I thought it automatically would have extra darkness on the windows, and it didn't. So for a long time, I thought it was like, yeah, obviously I can just drive, there was extra darkness. And then my buddy was like, dude, you got to get those things tinted. And I was like, oh shit, man, they're not tinted. And then, so finally I did get them tinted.
Well, what was it, Run DMC or fuck. I forget who it was, but they said tinted windows don't mean nothing. They know who's inside.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So you're fucked.
Ugh.
And so is the guy who waited 5 years for a Cybertruck just to blow it up. What a science experiment.
Oh, yeah, some guys did that, huh? Yeah, bring that up, dude. Actually, you know what's funny? I thought about getting like a big fuse and putting it like hanging out of mine. Oh, yeah.
That's a goodie.
Oh, he did it for 4th of July? Or he did it for New Year's?
That's what it does look like. It does look like a spectacle. I think it was to a political point in front of Trump.
Oh, in front of Trump Towers.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think one person did die, so it's tough to find a joke there. But I mean,
it was probably some Middle Easterners like getting a picture next to it. People are always like, "Can we get this? Can we?" And you're just like, "Leave me alone." Just
I'm gonna blow a lid.
yeah, don't come ask me. But the problem is the horn sounds a little bit effeminate too.
Does it?
Yeah, if you hit the horn, like a couple gay dudes will kind of walk over.
Like,
to
oh
it.
hi, you need something?
Yeah. Like,
They still have prostitutes that work the streets.
do they?
Yeah.
Not
They
here.
don't have to anymore,
Where's
right?
there some good? Where's streetwalkers still in America? Can you pull that up, please?
Because I've been looking. I've told my friends before, I don't get laid much. That's just a fact about me. But I told my friends, just surprise me with a hooker one day. And don't tell me it's a hooker.
A male hooker?
A male hooker. They exist? I'm not sure.
I think that yeah, definitely. I mean, there's like Italian guys, if that's what you're talking about.
Gross.
But I don't know what you're looking at overall. Nevada has the largest commercial sex market in the United States when adjusted for population. Okay.
Word.
Number of prostituted people. Nevada has more than twice as many prostituted people per capita as California and 63% more than New York.
All right.
So they still have brothels there.
All right. So I'm moving
Might have to go to Nevada to get it.
There we go.
Yeah, I wonder what would that be like for a
Right?
for a woman, because I've gotten a lady of the night or whatever they're called, a mystical
Yeah, just one
pussy
time.
or whatever. I don't know what they
I'm
call
sure.
them.
Yeah, a mystical puss.
Yeah, I got one in Amsterdam, right, where people go get them.
Oh yeah. That's where that's like the prize. That's
Yeah, the red
Mecca.
like the
Mecca
Mecca.
of horse.
It is. It's like the Istanbul of like, midnight cooter or whatever, And so I went there and here was the funny part. My buddy and I, both of us acted like we weren't going to go there. So we both went off by ourselves.
Went to separate rooms. Like, all right, man.
Yeah. Night, bud. And then saw each other there. We're like,
That's tough. That's when you just have to embrace it. And then just do a foursome or something.
But here was the sad part of it. You go in there, and it seems like it's very alluring, and the mirage of it is very compelling. Mm-hmm. But you go in there, and right when you go in their door, because they're standing out there, and there's kind of some red lights inside of the room, you go in there in the main door, and there's like a bouncer guy right there.
Yeah.
And he's very, tough guy. And he says something real tough or something. And then you kind of go like that. And then you go into the room, and it's very much like a doctor's room. That like everything's kind of like covered in like paper or plastic.
Oh.
It feels like
Classy.
it feels like it feels very clinical.
Clinical. Okay. So it's routine. It's like an appointment.
Right. That's what it's supposed to feel like. So the magic of like any romance or
Were
whatever.
you looking for lust and love?
I think everybody probably.
I thought you were looking for just like a wet willy.
No, I'm one of those guys who would leave a strip club and be like, man, I think I think there's a chance we're gonna get her off the stage.
You're going to give him a pep talk next time you go in. Like, hey, Annabelle Magic.
We could put you in community college, babe,
You're so much better than this. You could be so much more. Oh, wow. That sure is something.
So I think it's very hard. Like, I can't get an erection around broken glass, or I can't get an erection, I'm realizing, around some environments like that are so clinical.
Have you ever spent a night in jail?
Yeah.
So that's like exactly that. How could you get off? That feels like jail.
Yeah.
With just a little silk.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's a slightly silky jail.
Silky jail. I would go to silky jail.
Smooth jail.
Do you have a mugshot?
I don't know if I'm a mugshot. That's a great question. If I do, it's in Mississippi or Louisiana. I'll have to check. That's a good thing to look up for.
That would be sick merch.
Wow,
I'd buy that
is
any
that
day of the
me?
week. Is that supposed to be you? Damn.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry
I can't
people would
believe
say
neither
something like
one
that.
of those are me, dude.
And then this one's just literally your headshot, not a mugshot.
Wow, yeah, that's just a headshot. Go back up to that
You're a
second
tiny
one.
baby boy in that blue shirt one.
Very young, very impressionable. There I am.
Yeah.
What did I do?
It was kiddie porn.
Oh, No,
Yeah.
kitty vids.
Yeah.
Kitty.
Oh, so it's meow.
Yeah.
All right, no problem.
What about you? You been in?
No, I'm dying to though, because I would like a mugshot.
See you in there.
I would, yeah, it would be good. I think I'd run that thing, like a
yeah.
McDonald's.
I'd see you in there keeping stuff in your bra.
Yeah, and like they come to me, and they gotta ask like, oh, you want red dye number 2?
Yeah.
You want some lipstick? Because that's what the girls do in there. They go crazy.
Yeah, you want to whatchamacallit, huh?
You want me to thread your eyebrows with some? I don't know what they'd use.
Yeah, you want me to hide
but I'll
some-
find out.
Yeah.
And I'll be the head of the market.
Yeah, you want me to pull some Clairol out of your pussy or what? Like people smuggling makeup in there or something?
Yeah, I mean,
Is Clairol still makeup?
I don't know what that is.
You don't?
I'm not sure. I could pretend.
Clairol? I thought it was a makeup company. Is it?
All right, sure. Fuck it.
Do you? Yeah. Like, what does love look like for you? What's your love life like? Do you have a boyfriend or you don't have a boyfriend?
I do not have a boyfriend. I have.
You might have said that too. Sorry.
I've never had one, and
You've
I'm
never
26.
had one?
I know, and it's like everyone always does that, and it's like, oh,
Sorry.
rats.
Oh.
Like, damn. Every single time, I'm like, oh, I should just let that person have that reaction because it is crazy. It is crazy, but I have to address it.
But it's also pretty special, though. I think.
Yeah, when I find that Mr. Special Guy, it's gonna be real good because I've waited this long, I suppose.
Yeah.
So yeah, 26 years.
You haven't missed them. Do you feel like you've missed out on some good ones or no?
No, they don't really flock. You'd be totally shocked that I am not. I don't really scream. Fuck me. Like I don't really have fuck me eyes ever. So I think I'm more of like a bro to some people. Like my way of flirting is like misogynistic.
Oh, like kind of just being buddies.
Yeah, just being like, yo, dude, like check out her tits, or you can check out mine if you prefer.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So I haven't had luck thus far. Hence the male hooker.
Did you have a high school prom date?
He is now. I had to ask him. He was a year older, and he is now she. And we don't. I have.
Is he straight still, or in a woman, or is he now a gay woman?
I'm having a hard time picking up the pieces because we don't talk. You know those people. You just have to be like fix the clues in and see what they're all about. Like the little clues that they put out there. And then I didn't go to my senior prom.
You didn't?
No, I was one of those. I'm still waiting to get picked up for my senior prom in my head.
Oh,
foolishly. Yeah, one day.
Oh.
But
yeah, dude. That's definitely. I got stuck after the prom. This dude was crying, and he had borrowed his dad had left him a long time ago, and he borrowed his mom's business blazer, and it had those shoulder pads in it.
Oh, classy.
Yeah, it was classy, but it was also just like a sign of the times, you know, of like young men being raised by single moms and having to wear their mom's business blazer to the prom.
Yeah, I guess I could have had it worse.
And it kind of it was like, but he was bawling about something. He thought he looked like Damon Wayans or something, but some bullshit or whatever. I don't know. He was out of his fucking mind. And I was trying to get laid, but also be nice. So I was waiting to go see my girlfriend, but it was just a nightmare.
But this was your buddy?
Yeah. I know I got stuck giving him a ride after prom.
Oh, fuck.
To this party, and he started just bawling.
Damn, it's not that bad. Take it off. Just wear the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Underneath.
But he's like, everybody says I look like Damon Wayans, and I want to have my own life. And I was like, motherfucker, you don't look anything like Damon Wayans.
Is he black?
Oh, no, he was kind of like tan or whatever. Like, bitch, you don't look anything like fucking Damon Wayans, dude. You're a closeted homosexual. Just fucking come out of the closet so we can go to this party.
You wanted to wear that. You bought it specially.
Oh, he loved it. Yeah, he looked nothing.
Was he balding? Like, what was the problem?
He did have a skinned head, and he had, and he seemed kind of black sometimes just for fun. But he was a great guy. Dang, I guess that's interesting. Sorry to act like that about that.
No, that's actually I think it's hilarious.
But now does it become a thing where you don't have a boyfriend because it's almost become a thing? Does that ever happen?
Yeah, like I'm like too far in now, so it's like I'm not looking. I don't really give a shit at this point. It's just it is what it is. If it comes, it comes. But I would love to come one day.
And
So.
are you saving yourself for marriage type thing, or are you still sexually
no,
active?
I'm not there. Well, I would be if I could be. If I had it coming towards me like that, oh my God, I'd be a whore. But I'm basically accidentally celibate, which is a beautiful thing, really. Some women, they say, oh, it's so easy for a woman to get laid. They can have whoever they want. No, it's not true. There are some of us that are really hard time.
Really? I know a lot. I feel like I could name at least 5 or 6 guys that would definitely make love to you that I know firsthand.
Oh, wow.
And have seen in the past 2 weeks.
Wow, and you've got some cool pals.
I mean, or just, like, I mean, because, I don't even, but it's like, what am I even talking about? Is that a crazy thing to say to somebody?
No, it's great to hear. Actually, that just gave me a little bit of a boost.
Dude, yeah, are you kidding me, man?
Yeah,
I know some people that would definitely probably knock you up even.
Hell yeah.
I know some people that would just...
That would be amazing. I was thinking about it the other night. I'm like, you know what? I'm so anti having a kid, but I guess if I had one, I would have to have it because that would be my only shot.
Only shot at what?
Having a child.
Oh, no.
Because if this one guy wants to bust it in, then I guess I got to put one out. It's like, it seems like a sad thing to people, but this is just my life.
No, Grace, it's definitely, I think there's a lot of semen heading your way in 2025.
Oh my God, I can't wait to guzzle it down, my man. It's going to be good.
God,
but like, it's funny to not be a whore, but like really want to be.
Yeah.
There's something special about that.
Yeah.
Because most whores, they don't want to be. They want to be known for something other than their hole or their box.
Right. But then they're just out there slurping or whatever to feel decent.
Yeah.
But at least you don't have to do that, huh?
Yeah, I guess. But mouth wide open. I'll wait for my special day. I don't either.
This is why I don't have a daughter, dude. This is why I don't have a fucking daughter, dude. What do you do if your daughter is like a tramp and you're the dad?
That's when you got to start.
Do you have a talk with them, you think? Have any of your friends ever, they're like, damn, my dad had a talk with me because he knew I was like getting smashed so much or whatever, or doing a lot of sex or whatever.
I think when you start having the talk is when they develop more of a daddy problem. It's like there's nothing you can do as a father, I feel like. It's just like their decision to be what they want to do.
Oh.
I suppose. I don't know. I've never been a whore yet. So we'll see. If you had a daughter, what would her name be?
Probably something from that Scarlet Letter book. What are some names in that book? Something from the, the days when people used to die on long ship journeys type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hester, that's beautiful.
Hester, maybe a Pearl.
Pearl.
Roger Chillingworth, that would be one. Yeah, maybe I name her that.
I only have a boy name if I were to have a boy.
Yeah, what do you have?
I got Danger, but we call him Danny.
Danger?
Danger.
And everybody in Boston named Danny anyway. No matter what their name is, it becomes Danny.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It could,
Yeah.
You could literally be Roger and turn into
good.
Danny.
Yeah. My name is Roger, but they call me Danny.
Yeah. But this kid, he has to, like, when he's filling out medical forms, he has to write Danger, but everybody knows him as Dan or Danny.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's good.
That's a cool name.
Yeah. It's
Danger.
not bad.
And he could get a cool job. He could be... I'm trying to think of what he could be. Anything.
He could be the caution sign when you mop the floor.
Yeah.
He could be a traffic guard. I feel like I'm blowing this. Am I blowing this?
This conversation?
Yeah.
No, I feel like it too.
Okay.
Do you feel like I am?
No, I feel like I'm blowing this.
You're doing great.
Okay.
I don't even think I'm asking you about the best stuff.
I think I'm too honest, like sometimes where I just have to be like, I feel like I'm fucking this up.
No, I think it's interesting because I never really, I don't think, I'm not good at, I don't talk to women that much about sex stuff.
Yeah,
So I think.
I never talk about sex. I was just trying my very best. There.
Thanks for trying. Yeah.
I have no personal experience.
Dude, well, hold on.
I'm like writing a book report on a book I've never read.
We're going to get somebody to come in here and just, look, I'll do it like this and you guys just figure it out.
Oh, shit.
God, dude, that's crazy. When I was growing up, I had a job cleaning out wishing wells over there in my parish. And there weren't many of them. Yeah, I agree, but I wasn't much of a worker as well. But I will say this, that wishing wells, they bring in big loot. The Trevi Fountain in Rome collects over 1.5 million a year. Yep. What I'm saying is spare change really adds up. That's why I want to introduce you to Acorns. Acorns, this episode is sponsored by them. Acorns is a financial wellness app that makes it easy to start investing with the money you've got right now. You don't need to be an expert. Acorns will recommend a diversified portfolio that fits you and your money goals. You don't need to be rich. Start with just $5 a day or even just your spare change. And here's the best part. Sign up now and Acorns will boost your new account with a $20 bonus investment. Offer only available at acorns.com/Theo. That's acorns.com/THEO. Get your $20 bonus investment now. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Investing involves risk. The hypothetical calculations are for illustrative purposes only and are not representative of the performance of any Acorns portfolio and should not be used to predict the investment results of any customer. Acorns Advisors LLC is an SEC-registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/THEO. Even if you think it's a bit overhyped, AI is suddenly everywhere. From self-driving cars to molecular medicine to business efficiency. If it's not in your industry yet, it's coming fast. But AI needs a lot of speed and computing power. So how do you compete without costs spiraling out of control? Time to upgrade to the next generation of the cloud. Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, or OCI. OCI is a blazing fast and secure platform for your infrastructure, database, application development, plus all your AI and machine learning workloads. OCI costs 50% less for compute and 80% less for networking, so you're saving a pile of money. Thousands of businesses have already upgraded to OCI, including Vodafone, Thomson Reuters, and Suno AI. Right now, Oracle is offering to cut your current cloud bill in half if you move to OCI. For new U.S. customers with minimum financial commitment, offer ends March 31st. See if your company qualifies for this special offer at oracle.com/THEO. That's oracle.com/Theo. I don't even know what to ask about.
Hey, how was your holiday?
Yeah, it's good. It was okay. I got a fever or something, and so I was like, everything was miserable, kind of.
Yeah, I feel that. I had an ear blowout. I can't hear out of this one.
Really?
Yeah, like at all.
What were you? Were you guys out on the water?
I was on an airplane, and like 3 weeks ago, and it just blew. And this is just a nightmare. I've never had it. I can't hear.
Yeah,
it's pretty brutal. But other than that, pretty classic of a holiday. Good stuff.
You spend time with your family?
I did, yeah.
Nice. Are your parents still married?
They shouldn't be. They can't afford the divorce. They looked into it. And so I'm just working really hard this year so they can get there.
Dude, that's such a great thing if at the end of the year you actually have a big divorce for them.
I think they'll be stoked.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be really good.
And they still live outside of Boston?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And so you have, so just so my listener knows, I know you because we had Brianna Chicken Fry on. You guys had a podcast together.
Yes, yeah.
And it's called
Plan Bri-Uncut.
Plan Bri-Uncut.
Yes.
And you guys don't have it anymore.
It's no longer.
It's no longer.
Yes.
And so you guys had been friends for a long time.
Yeah, we were friends forever.
Okay.
Like, since we were like in 5th grade.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Kid friends.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Since we were little baby children.
That's sweet. That's
sweet.
And have you guys kept a good friendship after? I know that there's been like, I'm not trying to get into like the tumultuousness of things or whatever, but how does that stand today? Because it must be tough to like have a business with a friend.
Yeah. I've always just like in 2020, she got the job at Barstool and like had to move to New York for it. And I was taking a semester off from college. And she was like, do you want to come with me? And I was like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? And so like I DoorDashed on foot when we got there and stuff. And like she slowly but surely like was trying to get me a job at Barstool.
Oh, really? So really hustling for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
awesome.
like she like really like stuck her neck out for me. And like we ended up doing the podcast together after like a year of living there. And it was just so much fun. We had a blast. It was always fun doing it.
Yeah, a lot of y'all's clips are so great.
Dude, we would just shoot the shit, good banter. But, I think we're just going through a rough patch right now. And I think one day we're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
But she's doing her thing, I'm doing my thing. And I still love her, so I'm being a politician right now.
You feel? No,
trying my best.
Well, you know what's interesting is I've had times where I was going through moments with friends and stuff, and most of them evened out over time.
Yeah.
But the toughest part about it, like, was in the like the times where we weren't getting along or we were having differences, that I didn't have my friend at times. That was really the shittiest part.
Yeah.
It was like, even though I would have like a leg to stand on about why I was upset about stuff, sometimes I'd be like, man, fuck Scott, dude. I gotta call Scott right now and tell him.
Right?
Like, I couldn't even call my friend.
I'm so fucking fired up. I want to, and then you get done with the conversation, like, dude, you know who would really help me out with this? Exactly who I'm talking about. It's fucking brutal. It's tough.
That was kind of the worst part sometimes, was just hitting that type of moment where like, oh man. Because it's hard to kind of have good friends, you know?
Yeah. Do you still have pals from growing up?
Oh yeah. I got some good pals from growing up. So, and then I've made more over the years, kind of like people go through things. A lot of friends get married and stuff. And since I'm not married, you kind of fall into this weird place where you just become like, you're just friends with whoever's not married.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
When does that start happening?
I would say probably in your 30s it starts getting where like, well, I guess it depends on where you're from. Like where I'm from, Louisiana, people get married early.
Yeah.
And so you lose a couple guys right out of the gate. And right after they get married, their hair falls out immediately.
Oh,
I don't know
bastards. Why. Well, at least they locked it in beforehand.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, and maybe some of those guys know their hair's about to fall out.
Yeah. They have an idea. They're like, oh, I'm going to lock it in. I got to get that. I got to
Their
hop on
bald
top of
dad
that.
is just having a conversation with them.
Hey, buddy, it's time to get that ring and put the knee down.
He's like, Dad, I'm only 15. Though they always had that one kid that went bald way early, you know? And people would use him to buy alcohol. They're like,
yes.
What do you mean he can't buy liquor? And be like, he's only 20. Like, he's bald, damn it.
He just took out his 401k. He's fine. That's
he's
Roger.
bald. Like, he rode here on his bicycle. You think a fucking child is bald, damn it?
He's a DUI. He already bought the booze. That's why he's on the bike.
Selling the liquor, damn it. So yeah, but I still have good friends from when I was growing up. I think, yeah, and then I met, it's been I think like since I work in business where I kind of travel around and stuff, you meet a lot more people probably than you do if you just stay live in one town.
Yeah, I do think everyone should get out of their town at some point.
Oh,
because
yeah.
like you don't know what you're missing if you don't.
Yeah.
Like I thought everybody was Catholic growing up. I never knew any Jewish people. I never knew anyone who was different, and I didn't find out till my junior year of high school that there's other religions.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty retarded.
Yeah, and you guys so Catholic is the one
with the priests.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The one where they're playing freeze tag with the kids, but they didn't tell the kids.
And that's where I thought I could get some, but
oh, really?
they only like the boys.
Oh,
yeah. I've been trying every angle for
Did
years.
you do anything? You put eye black on or anything?
I guess I could have shaved my head, but they see right through that with the tits, you know.
Yeah. Oh, it must be horrible when a priest sees tits. He's like,
oh fuck.
Good day, sir.
You shall not be blessed. I don't know what they say.
Oh, what are we talking about?
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I ever been Catholic or not. I might have been. We were Presbyterian for a while, I know. And then my mom got in a fight with somebody outside of the church once, and so then I think we were Methodist or Sixth Methodist or something. I don't know how many there are. I gotta ask my mom.
Is that like Mormon shit?
No, it's just like you don't drive far to the church, wherever that one is.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Like the closest church or whatever.
God, the lemonade stand church.
It was very, yeah.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. It was like, okay, this is it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that kind of.
Yeah.
But, okay, so you ended up in New York.
Yeah,
Was that
yeah.
your first time you had lived in New York when you went there with Brianna?
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
So I've been there for like 4 years, and
Do you feel like you're fitting in there now, or is
well,
that
now with stand up, I'm like, oh, finally, I love New York. Like I needed like my thing, and I finally found my thing.
Yeah.
And so I've been loving that, and I was just too scared to do it. I was just being such a pussy about
To get up on stage?
to get up on stage, yeah, and like even give it a whirl, like open mics and shit. I just wouldn't. But
Yeah, because you're so endearing. I mean, one of the things that I always admire about you is just you being you. It's like immensely charming to it's like you can't help but not like want to follow along with your world. It feels like you know?
Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, it's great.
I try to be like just myself and like open and honest, but my problem is I do this accent and it comes out only sometimes.
Yeah.
So I've got like this Boston accent, but sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. So people are like, you're doing a fake accent. But I don't even know I'm doing it.
Right.
So I don't know who I am.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
If you don't know who you are, then you're a comedian. Then most comedians don't know who they are because that's why they're putting on a show. Some of the show is over time, they're trying to figure out who they are.
Yeah.
You know? They're trying to manage this presentation that they put to the world, you know? Mm-hmm. I think because like when they were young, maybe whoever they were didn't feel comfortable or whatever in the world, so they started making this them.
Yeah.
And anyway, that's a little bit meta, I think. But
well, what was did you ever, like, there was ever a point in your life where you were like, oh my God, I want to be a performer?
Let me think about it. I liked when people laughed. I never really trusted people that much, but I knew if they were laughing that they couldn't not like me.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it would be impossible to hate somebody and laugh at the same time, kind of.
Yeah, because you can't fake a laugh.
Right. You can, but if you're but I would know.
Yeah, I know a genuine laugh and I know a fake laugh.
Yeah.
And if you're just gonna fucking hate me and be a dick, then you're not gonna laugh in general, and then I could wean you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, so I think there was something like that for me probably. Do you think you kind of had that comedian thing, like that, you know, that you wanted to be a comedian, or do you think that you just wanted to be a performer? Did you kind of know what it was, like where you wanted to end up, and do you still know?
I've always wanted to do stand-up. I just didn't think I could. I didn't think it was an option. And there's a part of me that like wishes that, and this is, I guess, serious, but there's a part of me that wishes I was able to get into stand-up before anything else, because I just want to be, I don't want people to think I'm just like doing it for shits and gigs to have like this other thing. It's like, that's what my main focus is, and that's what like I love. It just so happened that one came before the other kind of thing. And like, I wish I like, I don't know, got more of the reps in before people started coming. You? Yeah.
Right, coming to see you.
Which I appreciate people coming and seeing it, but like I really wanted to get it right.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even want you to stay the other night. I was like,
for the set?
Like one day you can see it. Not yet. It's not there yet. But you know, it's good enough to buy tickets, but it's not there yet for you. No shot.
Oh, it was just cool to see you and your friends in the green room. That was dope, dude. And just like to see, like, I wanted to like kind of see what your energy was about going up on stage, and the room was buzzing, man. People were so excited.
Yeah.
I think especially with podcasts and stuff, I noticed this. I've sat in the audience and watched some of my friends who are podcasters as well.
Yeah.
And you just want to kind of listen and be there in the room with them. Mm-hmm. You're like, that's my person, or that's my friend, whatever it is. I fuck with them. I just want to be in the room while they're doing whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And I've done the podcast touring. That shit is so easy.
Oh, you mean being on stage with just as your podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, I never done that.
So easy. You just it's like you have segments. You do the same thing every night. You can switch around with jokes depending on the crowd, but compared to stand up, like it's a walk at the park. It's like it feels like stealing. You're stealing money from fans that adore you. It's like, it's not fair.
What?
But I never made any money off of it.
Really?
Barstool took it all, yeah.
Off your tour?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I had an interesting contract.
Yeah.
But I loved them so much.
Are you still working with Barstool?
I actually just recently left.
Okay, so when you leave, if you leave, that means, do you still have your rights to...
I didn't make anything when I was there.
Half your podcast, but you had a contract. You got paid something annually.
Yeah. So I had a salary.
Okay.
And that was kind of it. And so I had the option to leave, and I took it. Was
it a good salary?
It was decent. It wasn't equated to.
Was it like $500,000?
No, nothing close to that. No. My buddy was making a lot bit more, a whole shit ton more.
Okay. So there was discrepancy in power.
She was doing another podcast and whatnot.
Oh, that's right. So she was bringing maybe different fans from that also.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
So it's all relative.
Yeah, and also some of that stuff is, as much as it's live and learn sometimes.
And I also didn't care. I was just happy to be there.
Right.
Like I was like literally just I was stoked to just have the job.
Yeah.
So I was. At one point, I was working for free selling T-shirts, just paying for my own flights. Oh, yeah, it was crazy. I was like, yo, I'm just like really happy to be here.
Yeah.
Do it any way I can.
Yeah.
It's about the grind.
Oh yeah, and you know what? I think no matter what you get involved in, you have to go through that. You have to go through periods of that.
Yeah.
You know? And even with stand up, you can't escape that. It's like you just have to, get it on stage. We all, it's like we all learn it. I still learn it every time I take some weeks off and go back on stage. It's like, God, this feels new and scary.
Yeah.
And my balls just hide inside of me.
That's the new thing I'm learning is because I haven't taken time off this whole year, and with Christmas I took like 2 weeks off, and I fucked myself big time. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is bad. This is bad news bears. Those shows, I don't know, they were fine, but they weren't great. I'll tell you that. It was tough.
What do you have, like a closer? Like, do you have it set up? Like, are you telling stories? Are you telling more jokes? Like, what's your set like right now?
I'm kind of all over the place. I'm trying to find my thing. I'm doing half jokes, half punches. The punches are corny.
Oh, some of the punches to the jokes are corny?
I don't know if you can tell, but I hate my entire set at the moment. I really think it could be a lot better. But that's what I'm doing. Dry January when I hit the ground running.
Yeah. For sure.
Try some new
Now,
ones.
do you feel like a comedian, or do you feel like somebody that's pretending to be a comedian?
I feel like I'm pretending. Okay. Of course, you can tell. It's brutal. I'm like, I really want to be taken serious, but I can't even take myself serious.
Okay.
Fucking fool. I'm just foolish.
At least. And you know what, dude? I'll pay to come watch you be this honest.
But yeah.
I will pay $42 plus fees, okay, to come to a room and watch somebody be this honest.
Just like I'm fucking sweating, sweating through my pits. I'm like, it's really not as bad as I'm making it out to be.
Hey,
but
no, but I think, look, there's something about honesty. There's not as much of it in the world. I would literally pay to go to a room and watch somebody be honest with themselves about what's going on. I'm learning it. I think we all pretend to be something until we get the hang of it.
Yeah.
You know?
I look up to you. I look up to like all your buddies, and
oh, we just been out doing it longer. We don't know the fuck we're doing.
But you've got it, and it's like so awesome to see. I can't wait for the day I finally get it. You know?
Yeah.
When did it click?
I don't know. I mean, I think at like about 11 years, you start to be like, I don't know. There's some different moments. I mean, thank you. That's sweet of you to say that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I definitely feel like I don't have this is like, it is my job now, you know?
Yeah.
For a long time, I didn't know if it was my job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I felt like it was, but you keep going home like at Christmas and you don't have a real job. And you tell people, like, I'm a comedian, like, whatever, dude, you know, where's your husband, you know? Because everybody just thinks you're homosexual, you know, until you get on some sort of television or platform.
Like, oh, he's actually very successful.
Yeah.
We should have been rooting him on. Good for him.
Yeah, maybe we'll scratch out these posters that we drew. You know?
Like, actually, will you sign this? We're actually a huge fan.
Like, it's a poster that says, you're a you held up at my show. But yeah, I'll sign it. Thanks, guy. So yeah, I think there's like, so that kind of stuff gets tricky. And then I think there comes a point where it's like, you don't have anything else. And so it's like whenever you give up anything else, like there were times I quit to do real estate. There was times I quit and I fucked up like the third contract I ever did, and I had to pay somebody's lease for like 6 months.
How'd you fuck up that bad?
I fucking put myself as the guarantor
Are
or
you
whatever.
shitting me? That's crazy.
Idiot.
That just takes one John Hancock to pay 6 months rent.
I had to go live with my girlfriend, and I'm paying rent for these other motherfuckers. And dude, this is the worst part. I was going through some weird shit sometimes, and I would pee in the sink at night at my girlfriend's because I didn't want to pee loud and wake up the family, right?
Oh, with the family.
Yeah,
oh, shit.
with the family. And the cat would go in there and like mill around in the sink and fucking snitch me out. The mom ended up knowing that I was urinating the sink.
What's that talk sound like?
Ugh. She said, "Has your boyfriend been peeing in the sink?"
It's not the first boyfriend that's ever peed in the sink for her. She's kind of into it. The mom's into it. For
I
some
remember
reason.
her daughter texting me, "Mom knows." That's what she said.
But the pissing in the sink?
Who knows? Whatever, Grace.
Whatever.
We're all going through it.
I suppose.
God
damn.
You're going to figure it out. And I think it's interesting these days, I think, because I'll say this, there used to be more of stairways for how people got into comedy, right?
Yeah.
There was like, obviously you got on stage, but then you got on different like little like there was like a Comedy Central 10 minutes, or there was like these now there's like Dry Bar and different groups like that, but there was other small groups where you did comedy sets that they put out there, right? And now a lot of that's disappearing. There was like what was that late show? There were some late shows where you would just sit around in a panel, right? Where people would start to build their name.
Yeah.
And now I think just a lot of like podcasting has kind of become that. It's taken the place of a lot of things.
That's true, yeah.
Whereas before there was like maybe more acting roles or things like that for comedy. That because there's not even that many comedies now, like shows.
Not really. No, not so much. I think that's the new wave that they're trying to do right now, is that they're trying to cast for a lot of comedy shows because there has been like a lull.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
So I think that you have to have some place where you start to build, you know, that's like an entertainment outlet. So I think podcasting is that, you know,
Yeah,
I think
no,
it's
that's
just kind of
true.
become that.
And
Or TikTok or some sort of like just, you know, people's own social media, you know, because sure you have the podcast, but then also the clips are kind of what bring people into your world a lot of times.
yeah, that's true. That is really true.
I don't sound like I'm preaching at you, do I?
No. I'm listening and I'm taking it all in because
wouldn't take any of this
because
in.
clearly I need it. I needed
Look,
all the
I know it's
information
been a
that
while
I needed.
since you had a man in you, but this ain't. But you don't take any of my ideas. No, don't take any of my. I'm not trying to give you any advice.
No. That was the advice you gave. Don't take anyone's advice.
Was it
the other night?
Oh, good.
You said, "Oh well, I just fucked that up."
Because that's even advice, huh? Damn, what an idiot.
I guess I haven't podcasted in a while. I'm pretty rusty.
You seem great.
I'm usually good with the banter.
No, you're always
I'm
great.
usually good with the jokes.
I feel like you're doing good. Your sister's here.
Shout out Nora.
What's up, Nora?
Nora's here. We're trying to figure out. So Nora just graduated from West Virginia University.
Wow.
And we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do with her. She needs a job, so I'm trying to think of what she can do within the realm of working together. So,
do you have some skill sets, Nora?
Pretty much. I can edit.
You
she can edit. Yeah. So we're thinking she's gonna be doing like the social media side of things.
Great.
Yeah. So
That'd be nice.
she's tagging along. It's good to have someone that knows you very well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and just find new things that are creative. That's
Yeah.
just like one of my goals I start thinking of for this year. It's like, well, what things could I do that would be like would seem like unique, or that I could try and be more creative.
what do you got so far? Well, you have that movie's coming out.
Yeah, me and David Spade are making a movie.
You're making a movie. It's in the process of being made right
We
now.
still have to, yeah.
Gotcha.
We wrote it and we start making it in January.
What's the writing process for that like? Are you allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, we just try. I mean, it took us like 2 years and we tried to get financing. Nobody wanted to help. And so we're making it ourselves.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's sick.
So it's like, yeah, I think I thought, like, I never wanted to be an actor or anything like that. And I don't really think that is a world of mine. But I thought, like, if I look back and I was like, I got to do something with David Spade, you know, who I like idolized.
And you Skype and write, or
We would write together.
Together?
Because I still have my apartment in LA.
Oh, gotcha.
So
okay.
whenever I'm there, we've worked on it over the years in tons of ways.
Oh fuck yeah.
But it's been fun. I can't even believe it. I definitely have learned a lot. And we think that it's funny, you know. But if I'm laying in my deathbed or whatever,
Yeah.
I think it'd be neat to be able to say that I got to do that.
Absolutely.
And also that I tried to do it. You know, because people may make it seem like you can't do this. You have to have all these special people. Like, I haven't had an agent help me. Nobody's. And so that to me is like the kind of shit that I like. You know?
Yeah.
You don't think I can do this? Watch me.
Yeah, fuck you.
You know?
I'll prove you wrong.
Yeah. There's nothing. The only thing difference between you and me is that you've done it already. That's the only thing.
That's fair.
I don't know. That shit makes me fucking activated for some
Yeah,
reason.
no, dude,
Sorry.
you're locked in. I love to see that.
I don't know why.
Well, you're excited. You're jazzed.
I don't even know if I'm excited. I think I'm
just fucking angry.
Oh, I'm ready to hide somebody's kneecaps in their ass, dude.
Dude, you and Spade just spaded people?
I mean, it'd
Fucking people up?
look, if anything, I get to sit around with him for 5 weeks and laugh, and we have a good time. So
That's
it'd be
so
cool.
sick. When do you know something like that's done?
That's the toughest thing, is scariest, is that, like, you know, once you move on, you can't, there's no, like, that scene or whatever is locked in.
Yeah.
You know?
So,
And I'm not a great actor, you know? It's like, I'm going to do my best. I have a plan, and I'm excited about what we wrote. You also worry that if you wrote it now and it comes out in 7 months, will the joke still be funny?
I'm sure.
That sort of thing.
I'm sure. You guys are timeless humor.
He does. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, dude. But he's definitely. So I don't know. It's it's just a lot of little things you learn. Like, oh, this is maybe why I don't. This isn't something that I love. What did your mom get you for Christmas?
My mom got me a megaphone for Christmas.
Ooh.
And I got her a trip to Hawaii. So a little different.
And your dad too, to go to Hawaii?
No. That's what's kind of fucked up, I'm realizing. But my father and I, we have a tricky relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
And do y'all have any brothers? Does he have any sons?
No, even the dog's a lady. So yeah, the poor bastard, everybody always says, but it's what he gets, he says. I guess he was a fucking asshole growing up, so.
Was he to who? To women?
It must be, yeah. He must have been a fucking prick because he says, I deserve it. That's what I get. 4 women and a lady dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened again? He was in a fire? What happened?
He was electrocuted on the job.
Oh.
So he's the guy, when the lights go off in the city, he turns them on. And he got zippity zapped. And
Pop!
now we're doing the same drugs. He does ketamine therapy.
Does he really?
Yeah. And he does his in a doctor's office, and I do mine under the Brooklyn Bridge. It's a little different. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, my buddy Ernest used to do it in a car wash all the time. He'd call me. I'm like, how are you doing? He'd be like, ketamine in the car
It's raining.
Wow. And is your dad kind of a romantic guy still? Do they still have a romantic relationship, your parents? I'm just trying to envision him.
Just absolutely no. Picture like any Irish guy with like a scally cap, about like yay high, wide, one dead tooth.
Oh yeah. The old Andrea Gale, huh?
Yes. Chewing tobacco, but he doesn't care anymore. It's just all in his teeth.
Yeah.
It's just all like
a fucking salad bar hanging out of his face.
Confetti.
Oh, yeah.
Tobacco
like
all over.
Confetti.
It's like every day's a party in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that guy just fucking whistling tunes, just whistling the soundtrack of The Departed all the time.
Just rehearsing for lines he doesn't even have. He just always wanted to be a mobster.
Who was on your Boston Mount Rushmore?
We've got Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah.
Matt Damon.
Mm-hmm.
And then it used to be Marky Mark, but he kind of lost me because he wakes up too early in the morning and prays and gets too swole too early. Yeah,
it got bizarre, but he was also selling liquor too. That was a strange. I was like, it's selling a liquor, but you're also up so early. How do you know?
His hands are in too many baskets. I don't trust him. He has his hands in too many things.
Does he seem like? Do you think he still has the pulse of the streets in Boston or no?
Nah, I think he lost that. He went full Hollywood.
He might have.
He lost us.
He moved to Vegas now, I think. I think he lives in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
nice guy, busy man.
Busy. He's busy.
Done a lot.
He has. And it starts early on. Beating the shit out of an Asian guy, all that jazz.
He did that?
He did that.
Oh, I didn't know all that. Oh, you can't get caught.
He's not stopping Asian hate at all.
Yeah, and that's a shit. Yeah, the Brothers picked it up a couple years ago. Remember when the Brothers was zapping Asians everywhere?
Were they? They were zapping?
Yeah.
Your brothers or the brothers?
The Brothers was zapping Asians everywhere. And the news kept being like, Asian people are under attack. And it was like, yeah, my brothers.
It was the brothers and my father. My dad just is Sparky now.
Yeah, your dad's like that guy who just walks across the floor like this. And he's like, Remember doing that shit to people?
Oh, yeah. I would get people good. I used to, my favorite thing to do to fuck with someone was pass the milk carton around and say, oh, you sit on it. It's all right. And then you give it to the biggest person and you know it's going to explode.
They sit on the milk carton and it opens?
Yeah. People did that to me.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't me who was doing that to people.
Would it open under you or not?
Always, every time.
Really?
Yeah. And I fell for it every time. It was foolish. I got jumped a lot growing up.
You did?
I did, yeah.
By whom?
One time from a black man.
Oh, yeah.
That was good. That was at a 21 Savage concert.
That's the old, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Irish hello right there.
Yeah.
You know? It was at a 21 Savage concert?
Yeah. He was
that.
kind of windmilling me, and I was pissing my pants, crying. And then all of a sudden, 21 Savage said, "Yo, y'all wilding down there. Y'all gotta chill." And I'm like, "Can you help?" It was crazy.
Were you wilding or you were not?
I was getting wilded on.
Okay, you getting wilded on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry that happened.
You know, it was brutal, and it was good though because my buddy didn't even try to help. The girlfriend of the guy who was punching me said, "Nah, just let it happen," and she did. She let it happen.
No way.
Yeah.
So there wasn't even any female support.
No, it was just
God, baby girl, that's tough.
Yeah, no, it's quite the story though. I went to school the next day with a black eye from a black guy.
Yeah.
So that was nice. That was kind of
Yeah,
cool.
like, and then,
like,
then
yeah,
they say that's cultural appropriation. You're like, give me a fucking break, dude.
I just pretend it was from sex.
Oh.
I just keep bringing it back to that.
Well, I'm sorry that you got abused by a brother like that.
No, it's all good.
You could have got knocked up, though.
That would have been nice.
Have you dated a lot of black men over the years?
No dating. Is what
You haven't dated either?
No.
What?
Well, like I've been on 3 dates of my life.
Are you serious, guys?
Yeah. Like the last date
What
I went
are
on,
you talking
he
about?
recorded inside my house. So I said, I think I'm good for now.
Oh, for
Yeah.
now, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
for now.
2 weeks later, you're like, let's run it back.
Like, yeah, dude, just you gotta lock your camera up, I guess. Yeah, so that was brutal.
I gotta think of somebody good to set. Well, now that's sad. I shouldn't have said that.
No,
That's
it's all
like-
right. Another date I went on, I was talking about it on the podcast, keeping it very ambiguous. I didn't want any feelings to get hurt, but he showed up hammered, and I thought that he was like just wicked drunk and slurring his words. Well, it turns out he had a speech impediment, and I didn't realize, and I didn't pick up on that. And he sent me a very long text. I have a speech impediment, and I don't know why.
Very
you didn't.
long.
Yeah, and he said I didn't know why you didn't like the champagne I bought you at the dive bar. I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I guess we just want different things."
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good track record.
Well, yeah, I think you do. I think it's just, I think I have no idea.
Yes, Papa?
I know. I'm not gonna fucking tell you, dude.
It's quite all right. It's just
No,
a
we're
part
gonna
of
get
me.
some fucking real dogs in here to smash you, Gracie.
Hell yeah.
Is that better? Yeah.
Have you seen that girl? Have you seen that girl who got railed by 150 guys?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't know how I feel about
I don't know
that.
what to do with that. It's just a thing that happens.
But she's almost like the evil Knievel of like pussy or
Yeah,
whatever.
she's kind of doing like magic. Like, I don't know. She's like adding time. She's doing daylight savings or something.
Yeah,
'Cause that's a lot of time spent.
Yeah, it just seems crazy. And then what are you really doing? It's almost just like if people are just running and just kind of jousting themselves into your vagina real quick and then we're running off.
It's like a meet and greet with their dick out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like next.
Yeah, Lily Phillips is her name.
She's a gorgeous
British OnlyFans.
British girl, yeah.
Well, I wonder if this is the thing you're starting to see because of OnlyFans, like people are having to start to one-up each other.
Yeah, well, this is going the extra goddamn mile. Yeah. This is
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I would even enjoy something like that, like, I mean, even if you were doing it, or like, I'm going to make love to 100 women. I'd be like, at like 11 women, I would definitely want to chill, have a Gatorade or something, get on my phone.
It's like, yeah, like what's I don't know why I was gonna ask
Listen
that.
to some Scott Stapp or whatever.
What?
Did you see that Scott Stapp, that their band has made more this year than they ever made before?
Who did?
I thought that was pretty interesting. Bring that up, brother. There goes my hero. You know that song?
Watch it, wow, he goes. Yeah? Is that it? Yeah.
Blue Chew, baby. New year, same wiener, buddy. You know it. Blue Chew wants you to have better sex. They do. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection-enhancing tablets help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sex. Blue Chew is putting its money where its mouth is and offering you a month free. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com. Consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part? It's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, no waiting in line at the pharmacy. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. You know, it's a new year here in the world, and that means that you might have the same problems. That's what I'm noticing for myself. I've got some of the same things, and I'm not getting into self-pity, but I'm just noticing, hey, some of this stuff, I keep carrying it. I don't want to have this luggage anymore. You know, I even met with a therapist today, and was talking about some of those exact same things. BetterHelp offers therapy. BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. Life isn't about resolutions that fade by February. It's about picking up the pen and becoming the author of your own life. And you can think of therapy as an editorial partner. Write your story with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/THEO to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, betterhelp.com/THEO. Dude, your friends were so funny the other night. You have the best friends.
So yeah, those are my friends from growing up. What I didn't realize was one of my friends, she's a really big fan, and her boyfriend who was sitting next to you, he's an even bigger fan of yours. And
that guy, I think one of his lips was sweating a little.
Yeah, he was losing it. And she had her phone out, and she did exactly what I asked her not to do. And she had her flash, and she recorded a video. And I was like, she thought she was taking a picture.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And she actually took a video, and it was like 3 seconds long of her boyfriend saying, yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's all right. Well, the scary part is if you think somebody recorded your whole conversation, just because then you don't even know what you've said. You know?
No, my
God,
God,
you say something crazy. We're having a good time.
No, I would have had her delete that. I was so upset. You know, like you ask your friends to do one thing, just please don't do that one thing, and they do that one thing.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
That's being alive. Being alive is they made it interesting. Right here, Creed reached their highest calendar year earnings in 2024, grossing $64.8 million from 825,000 tickets across 55 performances.
Damn.
That's their highest calendar year earnings. Is that ever? Is there any more information with it?
So Creed's never been hotter than right now?
That's crazy to think, because weren't they playing stadiums before?
You know what would be a good idea? I've been saying this is there should be a comedian at the halftime for the Super Bowl.
It's a horrible idea.
Yeah. I want to do it.
You do?
Yeah.
Grace, you would be
I would fail miserably.
You think you would?
I don't know. Maybe give me 11 years?
Oh, 11 years. Yeah, I thought you were talking about in a couple of months.
Oh, right now? No, God, no. No, I could pull that though if I wanted to.
It'd be hard. I think it would be way too scary.
It would do like half music, half. You gotta find like the good happy medium between fireworks, music, and jokes.
It would be, yeah. I think it
would be like the worst thing that's ever happened at the Super Bowl thus far.
Fuck, it'd be brave of you. I would pledge of allegiance to that.
Okay. Salute on that.
Yeah.
That
would be intense.
There goes my hero.
Does Creed even sing that song?
No idea. Truly and honestly.
But yeah, it says right there, Creed earned more money in 2024 than they did in any other year over the 30-year career.
So they've never been hotter. Good for them.
My hero. Oh no, it's about Foo Fighters.
Oh shit. What's Creed?
Fucking who knows, dude.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I saw Kid Rock the other night on New Year's. He looked like he was about to.
Like he'd been through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looked like crack rock, dude. Pull up that video of him from the other night.
Dude, I saw him with my own eyes.
Oh, you did?
And he looked like he was about to go out on a stretcher. Is that always the thing? Is that his kind of his deal? No,
that's not always a thing. But
did somebody get a video of him? Yeah, this is it.
He definitely.
He looked a lot worse upstairs.
Well, he seems pretty healthy right there. Good
yeah,
enough.
I know. He's clean.
Like a good drinking night out.
He was shaking good. You know what?
Was he up? Was he singing?
I don't want problems with Kid Rock, actually.
Did he go on stage? Oh, he's the best. He's the best at taking jokes and telling jokes.
Oh, good. All right.
Yeah. Oh, cool. He had a good time.
Yeah, no,
I
he
almost
had a blast.
met him for dinner that night, actually.
Oh, really?
Did you ever spend time around him?
No, just that one high and by kind of thing.
You should do his comedy festival. He does a comedy show here every year at the Ryman is for charity.
Oh, no shit.
It'd be fun to get
Oh,
on.
hell yeah.
if
Fuck
you wanted
yeah.
to. If you guys got to meet and you guys got along. I'm trying to think.
You think he'd fuck with me?
Yeah.
Are you fucking with me?
Sweetheart. Yeah.
All right.
I'm fucking with you.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
All right, let's go.
I think you're. Yeah, I'm curious to see. I'm just excited to fucking be along for the ride and see what goes on.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm really pumped for your movie. That sounds like really exciting stuff. So when do you start filming that?
We'll see. January 10th. Yeah, I don't want to think too much about it because I think what if it's horrible and then it's like you have to put it out.
Oh yeah, just enjoy it. Don't talk about it. Just do it. Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
So that's the kind of shit we're doing. I'm trying to think of you have a new podcast coming out or it's out already?
Coming out.
Okay.
I
want to talk
signed
about that.
with a new network. Have you heard the Unwell Network?
Yep, with Alex Cooper,
with
right?
Alex Cooper.
Okay.
I never thought a day in my life I'd be a diversity hire, but it's all blonde hair, blue eye, pretty girls there. So
are you considered a diversity hire?
Yeah.
Why? Because you're redheaded?
A redhead, and I just bring a different kind of flavor.
Oh, yeah. Bay leaf, huh? Back bay leaf.
Yeah.
Do they have back bay leaves?
I think they might.
Grace O'Malley is officially unwell. So that means you're officially working with their network. So that's happened.
That's happened, yes.
Okay.
So that happened like right before the new year. And then
did you know that was coming? Was there
they hopped on it quick. So
had you already separated from your previous podcast before this happened?
Yes. And so that happened I left Barstool on Sunday, and then I got the call Monday, and we had papers signed by Thursday.
Wow.
So it moved pretty quick, which was kind of crazy.
And is it a better deal than you had at Barstool?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
You feel good about it?
I feel good, yeah. Except the one thing I'm concerned about is I don't have health insurance anymore, and I'm going deaf in my left ear.
Oh, yeah, it's true, huh?
So I'm going to have to figure that out.
And especially if you start taking on a lot of kicks this year, you're probably going to need some health
Yeah,
insurance,
right?
you know?
I'm going to need a couple of Plan B pills and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Get you a little couple grams of Plan B.
Yeah.
They should make
bulk.
Yeah.
I'll get it from Kid Rock.
Yeah, get it something from that ditch on you, dude. He'll sell you something, bro.
I heard
Dude,
he's got
Plan
that.
B should do a powder, huh?
Yeah.
How great would it be to do a line of Plan B?
Dude, I would fucking rip that left and right if I had the sex. I'm like,
I'd do it.
Goodbye. I had my first crazy fan bring me a bag of cocaine to my show the other night. Yeah, that was good.
Oh, yeah.
They know I like this stuff, but they wrote, "We love you so much" on a bag of cocaine, which I thought was hilarious.
So cool.
It's just interesting.
Were you able to use any of it or not?
I preferred not to, just because circumstantially it was unknown where the
Yeah, you know where it's
origin was
coming
from.
for
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Yeah, dude. My buddy's aunt used to fucking, she had that like a hole in her throat or whatever, and they used to boof cocaine right
That's
down it.
fucking awesome. That's
Just
sick.
rocket that shit.
I want to get there.
Right through that little bird,
You got to be doing something right to get to that point.
right through
I
that
love
little
that.
birdhouse door she had on her neck hole.
It's cuckoo.
Yeah, yeah. She had that little birdhouse door. What else is going on? What else is happening in the news right now? We have not confirmed that the explosion was caused by very large fireworks and or a bomb carried in the bed of the rented Cybertruck and is unrelated to the vehicle itself.
Oh, it could have been a fun time or terrorism.
Yeah. Dude, the toughest thing about a Cybertruck, what do you drive, Grace? What do you drive?
I don't have my license.
You don't have your license?
I live in New York.
Oh, you don't even need it, huh?
Yeah. I used to have it, but I just let it expire. I used to drive, and I had a Lincoln 2002 Lincoln presidential town car, which is either an elderly person or a pimp. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've ever seen those bad boys.
Very prestigious, yeah.
Yeah, three in the front, three in the back. That was the fucking cruiser. We loved that thing. It was awesome.
Whipping that bitch, boy.
That thing was classic.
Whipping work in that bitch, son. That thing's awesome.
Yeah, it still smelled like my dead grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
It was good.
Huh? All right, Papa.
Yeah.
He's in that bitch for
I
good.
couldn't wait for him to croak to cop that thing.
You ever didn't you ever make out on your backseat of that car with any men or anything like that? I mean, I'm sure you had some dates, huh?
We had plenty of room for it, but I never did.
God. And Nora, you don't coach her on dating or anything?
It's hopeless. Well, it's fine. I'm not worried about it.
Right.
I'm not worried about it.
But it's just been something that's been in your life. Mm-hmm. Now, what if a man came along and he's looking for marriage? Do you think that that's something you would actually consider, you think?
I mean, at this point, it's starting to be like, well, the older I get and the bigger reaction that I get when I tell people I've never been in a relationship is when I start to think, yeah, I think the next guy will probably be a forever.
Might be, huh?
Yeah. He could be a real prick, too.
No,
But I gotta lock it down.
He better be a prince. He better be... And there's got to be some, I'm trying to think of, like, what's your ideal man? Or do you even have that? It's such a dumb question, isn't it? Who gives a fuck?
Fuck it. I'll tell this story. I had a crush on Shane Gillis for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Big crush. And I had met him at my work. And I just word vomited. I was talking to him, and I dropped a sandwich that I was eating, and he said, "Are you gonna pick that up?" And I said, "I gotta go," and I just left.
Oh yeah,
that kind of thing. And I just kept running into him.
You pick it up, white boy. That kind of shit.
Well, I just got really nervous that I wasn't playing it cool at all.
Oh, it wasn't a stacked tactics.
No, I scrammed out of there. But I just kept running into him that month, like a lot, and it looked like I was stalking him. And it ended with he hosted Saturday Night Live. I was at the after party. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, don't look at him, don't look at him. And I looked at him. I go, hey, congrats tonight, man. He's like, yeah, thank you so much. I said, yeah, bet you're gonna get mad pussy tonight, bro.
Oh,
yeah, I don't.
Grace. He's not supposed to say
right?
that.
You're not supposed to say that one. And he said, "What did you say?" And I said, see ya." And I just left the bathroom line,
dude.
Then I bought him a beer because I felt
yeah,
bad.
dude. No, I respect your fucking move.
That's how I flirt.
Yeah, huh? You want this pussy? You're never gonna get it, whitey. Don't you come honky-honkying around this thing, around this little fucking kitty chamber, whitey.
Yeah. That's just like a really great example of how I operate.
Yeah.
So it all makes sense, right?
I feel you. Sometimes I would get so nervous. I followed a woman one time for like 7 or 8 blocks, and I finally caught up to her, and I was so nervous. I just was like, I'm not following you. That's what I said. Fucking walked off.
Yeah. I'm not following you.
And someone was uphill. It was like obvious that I was fucking following her, dude. My face was all wet.
She started running.
Huh?
She started running fast.
No, she was moving quick, kind of, with pace or whatever. Yeah, Shane just won Cracker of the Year. I saw
that's
this
a huge.
The other day.
This is a new one by him, right? By Mr. AB.
I don't know, what is this?
AB. He's got. He did like a whole. Like, he was giving awards out to everybody this year.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Antonio Brown?
Funniest cracker.
Somebody said winner got to use the N. That was his thing. Winner got to use the N word. Is that what Antonio said one time or something?
I got a new goal for next year.
You do?
Yeah.
This is it?
This is it.
Cracker of the Year.
Well, you get to say the N word?
I think you can do it once.
All right.
It's not like it's not even like a month.
It's not that I want to. It's just like, it'd be a nice perk.
No, yeah, you just got to be a prize.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I wonder if you could say it like in public, or does it have to be alone in the shower or something?
I mean, you can. I don't say it. I mean, I'll think it sometimes loudly or whatever, but you will not. I'm not that guy. Somebody in our town used to write it down all the time and throw it in, like put a message in a bottle and throw it out into the water.
And then it go downstream.
Yeah, and then like some dad and his kid are just walking along the stream, and the kid finds it. He's like, "What's this?
Is a historic artifact."
It's just sad that kind of shit is just
that's unfortunate.
It's that kind of shit that's ruining our waterways. That's what I'm saying. Have you ever been in a contest? Have you ever won? Did you ever win like a most talented or funniest contest?
No, I've lost pretty much everything I've ever tried to do.
Crazy.
But you can't let that stop you. I lost class clown to some girl who dropped out of high school. Yeah.
What?
So we did them at the beginning of the year, and she was not there to receive the award at the end of the year.
You should have to be able to. You should have to stay in school to even be able to do it.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't fair, and I don't think I was eligible because of just being a shithead. I had like a 1.5 GPA.
Oh, so you were not educated?
I was not. I was too worried about having fun and cracking jokes.
Oh, so you were having a good time.
I was blasting off. Yeah.
Okay, so
I wasn't as like much of a lose. I just wasn't getting laid, but
Right.
I was cool.
But
I was having fun.
And were you getting wasted at parties and stuff and like having your,
Oh, absolutely. People didn't like having me around because if you got stuck with me, you would be dragging me out of the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would fall flat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were fucking just
I was just,
the party stops here, boys.
if a tree falls in the woods, you're going to hear it. It's grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to have this guy in our town, this fella, he had, well, a lot of Irish, they've always equated the Irish with like, I don't want to say like a step up from having Down syndrome or whatever, but it's a
No, that's
popular,
fair, yeah.
right? Like we had a guy in our town, I've told this story before, but he had Down syndrome and his mom didn't know it, right? Never got the paperwork or the blood test or whatever. And so she just thought he was Irish, right? She thought he's Irish and she's like buying him all this
You
Boston.
talking about Shane?
Huh? No, no. This wasn't Shane. Shane probably knows the guy. But this was just a local DS guy, you know. Oh, but his mom would get him all this Boston Celtics shit and Notre Dame shit. Yeah. And I was like, you know, and the train that came in our town didn't even go to Boston, so it would probably never go to Boston. But that whenever he would misbehave or whatever, they would put him in this baby crib, even when he was an adult. And he had this thing where he just would not go out of it. He would stay in the crib.
Oh, wow.
Like a playpen, not a crib, but like a baby's play little area or whatever. And he would stay in it even like, you know, 14, 15 years old. Yeah, something like that. What else did I see recently? Oh, there was the LSD Diplo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Diplo trips on LSD.
What is the most, I'm so curious, what's the most conventional place
He looks like Kid Rock.
that you've done LSD?
Right now?
Right now?
This one, the helicopter
Oh
over
my
here.
God.
Yeah.
Please, oh my God, hold on. Please tell me.
Look at Anderson. He's probably
You're
getting sick from being, could be from gay. Yeah, Diplo is definitely, every time I'm in Las Vegas, I see that guy.
That guy loves to party.
Yeah, he loves to party. That's so brave, dude, to go on live television on LSD.
Oh my God, I'd kill myself. I really would. That's so scary.
Dude, I would smoke my own nuts, bro. I could not even fucking, dude. I would take my penis off and just fucking hide it in somebody's face, dude. I could not. I would freak the fuck out, dude.
He was playing it so cool too.
So cool.
I would have been scratching my eyes out. Like, yeah. I can't. I did it one time.
You did?
Yeah.
You did LSD when you were on camera?
Yeah, I wasn't on camera, no. I just like in general did it one time. I didn't like it.
Oh, only one time? And where did you guys go?
It was after a long day of partying and we ripped it at 3 a.m. So it was a really bad idea.
Oh.
Yeah, really bad idea.
Oh, yeah.
So I won't be doing
baby
that
girl.
anytime soon, but Molly's a lot better. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
I like her. She's
Oh,
good
yeah.
shit.
Molly's the other one shit. Yeah, I remember throwing a bunch of rocks at bunch of grass or whatever. We thought there was like these little people in it or whatever. And we thought we kept hearing them yell every time we throw the rock in there.
It was just children.
Oh, half my buddies in the morning, half my buddy's driver was in that fucking in his yard, dude. We were all sweating and our shoulders were hurting.
What was it, like the neighbors?
Yeah, just they had like these elephant ear things in the ditch, and we thought that like we kept throwing these rocks. And I was like, listen, you can hear these people scream when you throw it in there.
Getting fucking devious on
Oh,
that.
dude, so we fucking
You are not a one love hippie on LSD.
we threw a fucking eighth of a dump truck of driveway gravel into that ditch.
Started eating it and shit.
I'm trying to think of some famous LSD trips. I mean, I had some good ones. I had one where it wasn't LSD. I took mushrooms to a party. And a lot of people had never taken them, and I gave them all to them, and I was like, let's play hide and go seek, and I just counted, and they all went and hid, and then they fucking...
And they were all alone with their thoughts.
Oh, dude. I never looked for any of them.
Wait, that's classic.
I've still never...
You are devious.
I've still never looked for them. Yeah, them, dude. If they can't handle that fucking mountain lion, bitch, then get out of the fucking...
They can't handle their own goddamn thoughts, then they can get the fuck out of my face.
And get out the forest, big dog, huh? If you don't want to link up, then get out the food chain, bitch.
That's how
You feel me? Sorry.
That's how you like tier your friends, like who can handle it. who can handle being alone, who can do their drugs.
My favorite thing ever, I used to be with my buddy Jeffrey and Scotty, and we'd all be outside smoking dope or whatever, smoking flower or weed or whatever. And I'd come back in a few minutes early, and Jeff's dad would be always sitting in the house just reading the newspaper or whatever. And I'd come in, I'd be like, Mr. Mike, they're like, what's going on? I'm like, just Jeff was being kind of, I don't know, like he kept taking his shirt off or whatever. And Mr. Mike had issues with like
gay
stuff,
I saw that
right?
coming.
So the second I was like, he had his shirt off, whatever, he'd be like, you could feel his fucking teeth just climbing over his tongue through the newspaper, right? He'd be like, and so I would just plant that seed, dude. Then I would just go, and they would come in. They'd be stoned out of their brain. They'd come in the house, and he'd be like, Jeffrey, and he'd fucking have them come in there. He'd just roast them for being homosexuals. What are you doing out there with your fucking shirt off? And Jeff's stoned out of his face, has no idea what's going on.
You'd say in the house behind him, like, yeah. Why are you being such a gay homo?
Oh, it was a good time. I mean, it was
So you like throwing your boys under the bus?
I like fucking being the bus driver, and all the seats are under the bus.
Nice.
That's what I like.
And it's short too.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like that. I like just creating something, right? Like, let's see what happens here if we set this thing up this way.
Let's cause some chaos.
There was that one famous story. Who's the famous? There was 2 members of, I think, Fleetwood Mac that took LSD. Oh, wow.
Oh, there it is.
The night that Fleetwood Mac lost Peter Green and Danny Kerwin to LSD. Yeah, what was
they
this
died?
about? It's all amid a manic psychedelic party in a commune-like mansion. Green, I think it's Peter Green is the guy's name, was drawn down into the basement and arrived out of the other side in tears. In the band's eyes, he was distraught, despite Green claiming to have had an extraordinary experience and stating that he played the best guitar of his life down there. Another member of the band present that day was Danny Kerwin. Fate also besieged him that night. Peter Green and Danny Kerwin both went together to that house in Munich. Okay, that's where they were. After a show, their one-time manager, Clifford Davis, recalls, both of them took acid, as I understand. Both of them, as of that day, became seriously mentally ill. It would be too much of a coincidence for it to be anything other than taking drugs as of that day. Of fear, the rest of the band felt an intense sense of dread in that place and managed to scurry away with the 2 heavily intoxicated members. While Green would recover and enjoy a creative life away from the spotlight despite persistent problems, things fared differently for Kerwin. Danny had been a nervous and sensitive lad from the start. He was never really suited to the rigors of the business, Mick Fleetwood once opined. Touring is hard and the routine wears us all down. One night while backstage, this regression came to the fore. Danny was being odd about tuning his guitar. Mick Fleetwood remembers. He got up suddenly and bashed his head into the wall, splattering blood everywhere. I've never seen him do anything violent in all the years I'd known him. The rest of us were paralyzed in complete shock. Damn. He was wonderful, but he couldn't handle the life, eventually ending up homeless on the streets of London. Wow. Damn.
Sounds like a Tuesday.
Yeah. That's what happens, dude.
That's my biggest fear.
Is it really something
Getting
bad?
schizophrenic.
Really?
Yeah. It like freaks me out. It doesn't even run in the family, but that sounds scary.
Yeah, I think taking a hit of acid or something, and next thing you know, you don't know what you're doing. Yeah.
Actually, it might run in the family. I got a cousin like that.
You do?
Yeah. It's tough.
And it's a man or woman?
Both.
God,
And-
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thing, dude. I don't know if I could be a man and a woman. Do you think you could handle it?
I think I do a good job already. I'm saying manly shit to men to flirt with them.
Huh?
Like, yeah, fucking get some tail tonight, brother. I'm like, what?
Yeah, huh? Euclid, huh? Pedroia.
Let's go, Brady. Come on now. Deflate these balls.
God.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate truth.
Who's on my Mount Rushmore, I wonder?
Yeah. From where you're from.
Oh, from where
From
I'm
the
from?
boot.
I'm trying to think of my Boston one. Oh, my Boston one would be, is it okay if I do a Boston one?
Oh,
or do I
please,
where I'm
please,
from?
be my guest.
Will Hunting. So you got him, you got Tom Brady, you got Dutch Smith from bring up Dutch Smith. This is him.
Following an arson over the weekend, police say a teenager is responsible for all that damage. News Watch 16's Nikki Kreiss joins us live from the Central Pennsylvania newsroom with more tonight. Nikki?
Julie, a lot of people in Shamokin are upset that Dunkin' Donuts is closed because they didn't have anywhere else to go for coffee and donuts. Today we also learned new information about the teenage girl police charged with setting the place on fire. Yellow tape surrounds the Dunkin' Donuts on West Sunbury Street in Shamokin. The popular donut shop is closed until further notice because of extensive fire damage.
There's a lot of people that's definitely going to miss it, no doubt about it.
A teenager is charged with starting a fire inside the restaurant on
Go
Saturday.
further down. They start interviewing people. Oh, back up, back.
Many people who live in Shamokin are upset that Dunkin' Donuts is closed.
Now I have to rely on myself to go to maybe a Turkey Hill or something where I don't like their donuts. I'd rather the donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm kind of dealing with it, but I really miss Dunkin' Donuts.
I go there every day. I get a chicken bacon croissant, or I get some coffee, Powerade if I'm dehydrated. I sit there all the time. If I have any legal work that I need to do, I go there. I meet with my attorneys there.
I'm gonna miss that place if it don't open up.
That's
a lot of my friends go in there, get the cold coffee. Well, iced coffee, I guess it's called.
Jesus.
Okay.
What a fucking motley crew that is.
So the guy in the middle was like, yeah, stay dehydrated, meet my attorney up there, my boy Dutch Smith. He's on
He's on your Mount Rushmore?
He's on my Mount Rushmore.
Is he also on your team? I feel like you know him.
The Dunkin' Donuts over there.
I gotta talk to my lawyers.
He's like, I gotta do some legal work.
When you gotta do legal work, you gotta go to Dunks.
Yeah, he's
That's classic.
Oh yeah, what do they call up there? Cold coffee, iced coffee. Lady,
that is good.
They call it cold coffee. He's a freaking crazy person.
Oh yeah, meet me at the Dunks on 15th and 2nd. We'll get to the legal work.
We got some legal work.
That's so good. And he's not studying to be a lawyer.
Nah. Yeah. You know he's not studying to be a lawyer.
Can you do accents?
Do I do them?
Can you do accents? Yeah.
No, I can't really do them that much, I don't think. Sometimes I wish I spent more time focusing on stuff like that.
Yeah.
What about you?
I could just do Irish.
Yeah?
Yeah. But under pressure, it's pretty hard. But you just really have to emphasize the R's, really.
Are you
Truly
really?
and honestly, yeah.
Truly and honestly, yeah. Are you going?
I do it a wee little bit, but here and there is a good party trick if you do it.
Oh, yeah?
But it's not really going to take me far in life, is it?
Hey, take you back to Ireland. That's bad. Yeah, I'm bad. But I think maybe it'd be fun to work on, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think I like it. You did a good job.
No, thanks.
Have you toured in Ireland yet?
No,
you gotta wait.
No,
you gotta wait.
I'm new ski.
Yeah, sorry. What are we talking about?
I'm brand new.
I shouldn't have said that.
Which is probably why I have nothing to talk about.
It's okay. No, you're great to talk to.
Oh,
Grace O'Malley. I'm glad I've gotten to sit and chat with you. If you guys don't know Grace, now you probably do. I think you have a good. Did we talk about your life enough? Do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you finish college or not?
No, I dropped out.
You did?
Yeah. But by the time I dropped out of college, I had a 4.0.
You did?
Yeah, I found out what Adderall was.
Oh, so you were using it.
So I needed it.
Yeah.
As it turned out.
The Irish need it. What are the Irish missing? There's always that thing,
They're missing out on the fathers are missing out on loving their children.
Yeah.
They don't know how to express it.
Yeah.
And then
they can't, huh?
Yeah, they can't. It's like
and they just get you a fucking Edelman jersey.
Yeah. They just hope that'll equate to love. It's good.
Yeah, why can't they do it?
Well, sharing a beer in silence, that's also supposed to be love in their eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do the Irish have that trouble sharing love? Maybe, and if people listen, they can hit the hotline too with that 985-664-9503. And that would be great to I want to examine that next time we have a solo episode, is why the Irish have that trouble expressing their love. Do you think that they have it more than other cultures?
Let's think to compare.
The Koreans can't do it. They
can't?
No, they can't.
No. Tough? Is it tough love or is it just no love?
Well, there's a video. You see that? I think Steve. Look up Stevie Weeby. He just put that video up of him, Bobby, and their mother trying to do Christmas together or something. Can you see that if you put it on his Instagram? The Koreans, I don't think they can do it.
Bobby's the Asian representative.
Bobby is, I want to say he maybe.
You like it?
I know.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Late at night, and I leave Duke here by himself. He loses his mind,
Oh, Bobby?
No, Duke.
아니 왜 세븐일레븐을 왜 새벽에 가지?
Because you have no snacks here. I got hungry.
So there she's been drinking.
3 o'clock in the morning is not the,
No, it was 6 in the morning.
그러니까 엄마가 잠을 못 잤지. 엄마 잠을 늦게 들었다가 안 들어서.
So what happened last night was I wanted some snacks, so I went to 7-Eleven. I got Slurpee. I got
That's
Cool
good.
Ranch
This is like that
Doritos.
game show, like that telephone game or whatever. Yeah. Can you see where Bobby comes in later or not? Is there any? Can you help me out? Get further down, further. Is there any
Trivial
part where Bobby
closed
comes
captions?
in or not? No, maybe not. The mother is very endearing. Though I would love to meet her. She's probably a star that I would like to meet.
Yeah. Who's up there for you? Who haven't you met? And who, on top of that, who was your favorite thus far?
Oh, I don't know. I got to meet Mel Gibson one time, and
That's
he's very
sick.
captivating.
That's wild.
It's very like you get drawn into him, you know?
You sit down and like shoot the shit with him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get to one time, which is crazy because Patriot's my favorite movie, probably. Was there anything else that we wanted to talk about? You have any of our topics, anything you want to look at really quick? I'm just trying to think, Grace, before I let you go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So your new podcast, tell me
Yes.
about it.
Okay, so it is going to be coming out in February.
That's great.
Everything is completely up in the air right now, trying to figure out what the hell it's going to be. But for the most part, the idea for it is the name's going to be Disgraceful. And I'm going to have like guests on every week. And for the first 15 to 20 minutes, they're auditioning to be my new co-host because I need a new co-host.
Oh.
So that's like the niche there. And then after that, hopefully we'll shoot the shit. I'll get to practice in a little more and be a little better for that.
So what are you looking for in your coach? Do you already have a parameters?
That's the thing. It's all just a gimmick. I'm never probably gonna have a host.
Oh, you're not.
We'll see how it goes.
But there is possibility, though.
Possibility. Like Alex suggested.
Alex Cooper.
Alex Cooper suggested that.
From Call Her Daddy. Yeah.
So I had pitched her my idea for this podcast, and she was like, "Yeah, that's awesome. But what if you did a podcast with like Blake Griffin?" I'm like, "What?" So that's the idea that she has for it. So we're gonna figure out something somewhere in the middle, something like that. Yeah, that was just like a little behind the scenes kind of phone call. So we'll see how it goes.
Will she have a say in it? Will you have a say in it? Will it just be? Is it up to you?
I get final say. Yeah,
You do.
So I think I'm gonna stick to my guns. Yeah.
Yeah, I think just trust your instincts. It's whatever your instincts are, I love them.
Thanks. Right back at you.
They're fun. Your instincts are fun to ride along with. The Down for Anything tour that's going on right now.
Yep. And despite everything I've said on this podcast, it is a good show. So come on out.
Oh yeah, I believe that it is. I almost stayed. I wanted to say that. I think I got nervous. There was so many girls in there.
A lot of girls. Yeah. It's like a slumber party.
Yeah.
And then I just my whole time I'm just trying to make the boyfriends laugh.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to be there.
Oh, they.
So I like really try my best to make them laugh the most.
You know what's so funny about comedy? A lot of times you'd be on stage and it's all dates there, and so you're like. So not only are you like the kind of like, if you're the lonely one, if you're the one that doesn't have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you're also you're the entertainment, right? They're paying for sure.
Yes.
But then they all have, and then you like, oh, it just builds up this, sometimes they can build up this weird fucking resentment.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I just did a New Year's Eve show. So everyone, 3, 2, 1, everyone started kissing. I'm like, I'm still on stage by myself. It's like a double whammy, fuck you. I was like, this
and what
is
do you
nice.
do
This
then?
is
Is
fun.
throw a couple
started
fingers in the
chugging.
hoo-ha? Or what do you do at that point?
I just I started I just grabbed the bouncer, just fucked him on stage there. Yeah. No, I started shotgunning beers, so I felt less lonely. Yes, I swear to God.
Oh,
There
there
it
you
is.
are, Gracie.
Yeah.
We're gonna send some checks your way this year, Gracie, baby.
Yeah.
We're gonna send you a boatload of cash.
Fuck this year, that's for sure.
Your dad might hear this, okay? And why do they say cock up there in Mass?
Yeah. It's just there's no way it's not a way for a woman to talk.
Cock.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was going in. I had a show out right outside of not Medford. I don't know where it is. Is that right outside of the city?
Medford, yeah.
Medford?
That's a town.
And I had a show right out there, and some guy's walking up with his wife. They're eating a piece of pizza, and he's like, Doris, that's the guy. We're going to give him your pizza.
Give him your pizza.
And Doris, they're both eating. You can tell they just got a snack. They're running over. They're running a few minutes late. I'm like, don't give me. He's like, give me a fucking pizza, Doris.
You fucking bitch.
So now, now
I love this guy.
Yeah, that's how he is.
I don't love you.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking we're going to see him, Doris. So Doris gives me her pizza, and then they go inside. The guys just eating. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Nick?
Oh my God.
I'm just like, what?
Yeah, that's the kind of guys up there. Is they'll throw their wives across a car to impress their boys.
Oh yeah.
They care more about their boys. They're kind of gay for it.
Oh, they're definitely.
Yeah.
Just to get a whiff of Pedroia's fucking catcher's mitt.
Yeah.
All right. I think we've had enough. I think we've had a good start to the year. Anything that you're trying to push on yourself this year? I know maybe love is in the air. That's always in the air.
Yeah.
Anything else you're kind of like, is there a real goal that you have or something this year?
Get porked at least once.
Okay.
And then we'll go,
getting slammed. Now we're talking,
I'll take it wherever I can get it.
Whoa,
Kind of thing. Come on.
This is a Christian program.
Oh, is it now? My apologies.
So you're right at home. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, and then I'm trying to cut back on drinking. I have a drinking problem.
You do?
I'm a functioning alcoholic.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, big time. So I'm trying to kick back.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the dry January and see where that goes.
Oh, so you're tapping back in. So for the rest of January, you're off.
Oh yeah, I missed the first day, but what are you gonna do?
That's still December in some places.
Yeah, right.
In Holland, I think they're behind. Yeah, it's like
I'm on Holland time. Fuck it.
I'm on Holland time.
Okay. What about you?
What about me? No, I'm going to try to be sober all year, I think. But any New Year's resolution?
Resolutions, yeah.
I'm going to try to be more pertinent with my time. Like, don't waste time in things that I know. Like, I think with relationship stuff, don't waste, like, dating time in things that maybe don't have a chance kind of thing. Maybe.
That's fair.
I don't know.
So stop dating girls with no personality.
Yeah, just if I know it's not really there, don't just kind of use the situation just because maybe I'm lonesome or something.
Yeah.
Or like or just because I don't have anybody to go do. Just be like, well, just do shit by myself then. Sometimes or just be by myself or whatever.
It's not all that bad.
Right.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Do it all the time.
And then, and then
your nightmare is my everyday.
I don't know. And then I don't know. Get out there and fucking do some sex, maybe. I don't know. Something else. I don't know. I'd like to read a little bit more maybe this year.
You read a lot last year?
Not as much as I'd have liked. But just because I want to have that slow time where your thoughts are slowed down and you just kind of relax and,
Yeah.
I feel like my brain gets so sped up.
Yeah, I don't know how to slow it down.
Yeah, slow it down and maybe pray. Yeah, pray if I meet a wife or something. 2020 wife, that's where I'm at.
There you go, 2020 wife.
It could happen, dude.
It's good. I like that.
Welcome to Cum Country, huh?
There you go.
Okay.
Then you can hang out with your other friends.
Yeah. Yeah, huh? We're coming over.
I got me a bride now.
Yeah, huh? Look at her. Look at her.
She give me pizza.
Doris. Grace O'Malley, thank you so much for coming. Nora O'Malley, thank you for coming too. And cheers and blessings to you guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. Thank you very much. It was an honor, truly and honestly.
And same for me, and best of luck with Disgraceful. It comes out in February?
Yes.
Okay, on the Unwell Network.
Hell yeah.
Amen.
Hell yeah.
Now I'm just floating on the breeze, and I feel I'm falling like these leaves. I must be cornerstone.